Is Val Card, and I love network marketing. I just will tell you a little bit about my journey. I discovered the industry when I was in my late 40s. My husband and I both had amazing jobs. I was a 911 operator working 12-hour days and 12-hour nights, and he worked for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So we were making pretty good money. The problem with my job is it was very, very stressful, and I was getting to the point where I really wanted to find something else to do. It was so stressful, and working 12-hour shifts are very hard on your body. And we were living paycheck to paycheck. We were making good money, but really, we just couldn't make ends meet. We had a big mortgage. We lived down in the Vancouver area. We didn't have enough money to go on real proper holidays like our parents before us had done. And honestly, we didn't know what we'd done wrong. But I got tired of it and had been complaining to my sister. And my sister was an account manager at one of the big banks in Canada. And she called and she said she had discovered something really amazing and would I like to have a look. And so I did, and I went to some meetings and started to explore the industry. I'd never heard of it before, and I could see that it was a way to make some extra money. So I joined her, jumped in. We had no experience at all. Neither one of us knew anything about the industry. And so we had to learn from the bottom up. And we listened to tapes, and we did all of our research. We read books on it, and we worked together. We made presentations together, and we just figured it all out together. And the two of us working together like that, we built one of the top levels of the company. So we made a lot of mistakes, and I think that is why we are pretty good at what we do now, because we learned from all the mistakes that we made. We call it stumbling to success. Anyway, thanks to the industry, we were able to pay off all of our debts. Our mortgage got paid. We were able to go to Hawaii for a couple of months every year, and life is good, financially free, and get a residual income. So I retired from my first company and just started to enjoy life, golfing and traveling. But I was getting a little bored because I love what I do. And so when my friends called me and said that they were looking at a brand new company that was just new, getting started. At that point, it was just in the US and would be coming to Canada, and would I like to have a look? And so, of course, I was really tempted to say no, really, because I knew that, I would have to get back out to work. And then again, I was bored, so I said, sure, let me have a look. Wow. I saw what we had, a new company, and I thought, you know what, this will be fun. So really, because of all the experience I had before, it was easy for me to get started again. And I left my whole team intact over in my other company, and I started with brand new people. And I've been able to work I'm getting up into some of the top levels here, and I've only been involved for about a year and a half now. I love it. I call it my hobby that I get paid for. And I think once you've done network marketing and been successful at it, it would be very, very difficult to go back and get a regular job. I think that this business is the best business on the planet. Anybody can do it if they get the right teaching and training. What I think, where I think a lot of people may fail in network marketing is they don't get the right training, or they run around, they don't follow a system, and they just go out trying to sell product to everybody they know, whether the people want it or not. Really, network marketing is more about teaching and training, not selling. So if you teach and train your people to be successful and you stick with them like glue, I stick with my people like glue until they're done like dinner, is what I call it. That means they're duplicating, they understand what they're doing. I mean, network marketing is like any other profession. You can't just come in and think that it's going to work overnight. You have to learn it. It's like if you were going to be a real estate agent, you just don't learn that in a week. It takes time. So really, it takes about 6 months to really get trained properly in network marketing. And so many people quit before they get to that point. So I want to just stress, I always have learned I lead with the business. I feel that if you lead with the business, then you're going to find tons of customers along the way, because you lead with the business and some people aren't going to want to do the business, but they see the value in the product and then they become your customer. And if you look after your customers and take really good care of them, you'll have customers for life. And that's where your residual income comes from. So I love the industry. I personally don't understand why everybody doesn't do it. I mean, really, it's so much fun. There's a lot of self-development that goes along with it. You meet such wonderful people along the way. You get to travel with them because there's lots of incentive trips. And when the company that I'm with now goes global, I'll go travel and introduce it into other countries. It's just fun. And so with that, I would just like to say, if you've never looked at network marketing, you should, with an open mind. So talk to you later, and thank you. Take care.